Gonna be playing some old school Genesis. Wow, I still got that message down at the very bottom. I hate Jennifer West. I forgot to put that on here. That's old. I don't even really think about her anymore. Still don't like her though, but so fuck it, I'll keep it on here. I'm gonna be playing some Comic Zone again. This time I'm gonna be broadcasting myself playing this game because I feel like this is a really good game to stream. Because this game is really fucking hard. Like if you had the actual Genesis cartridge, you could fucking cut diamonds with it. It's how fucking hard it is. And some of it is because of design flaws. Not all of it is because it's a legitimate challenge. Now, I'm not playing with the unlimited health cheat either because that's cheating. I know I could beat it then. I beat this game already about a couple of weeks ago. Most of it's luck, I feel. And it also helps that you can rewind on here, so when you screw up, you can try it again, which I guess you could say that's cheating, but, you know, even despite that, this game's really fucking difficult. This is a game I loved as a kid. Playing it nowadays is more... There's some problems that you don't notice when you're younger. I like the game's story if it makes no fucking sense. I think it's cool. It'd be a cool movie. You know, if it's not like Sin City or a better version of that fucking movie, what was it called, Cool World or something? Alright. Frustration's gonna begin as soon as I jump this next panel over here. Just gonna wait for them to finish up their dialogue. I like this game's got amazing graphics. And the soundtrack is fucking badass. It's got that grungy, or like mid-90s grunge, Genesis funk sound to it, you know? Yeah, fuck, let's just go. Alright, here we go. See, I can beat this guy pretty easy, but it gets way more difficult. Trust me, it gets difficult really fast. See right here, that's what I'm talking about. So often, like everything you throw with AI, they block it. Everything. Like how you supposed to defeat them if it's gonna like block everything, but whatever. Alright. You can throw them too, but I've never been very good. Like for some reason, I just can't do it. Like I know the control for it, but it seems like every time I try, it just doesn't do it. Probably something I'm doing wrong. I always like to go with this panel. Here's another thing too. Did you see the early? Oh shit! Hold on. Where's? There we go. Okay. But you see me earlier when I was punching a little barrel and I was shoulder ramming the cage. Every time you punch something like that, that's not an enemy. It drains your fucking health. And I think that's complete bullshit. I hate that. I hated it back then, and I still hate it now. Like, it's bullshit. Like, complete bullshit. This is the only rat I'm ever gonna like, because he actually helps you. See, I could use the bomb to blow these barrels up, but I don't want to. First, I need to use it another time. I don't like I can use that knife. Like I said, see, this game has a really good graphic, like, style. It's the presentation of this game is, like, it's probably top 5 when it comes to Genesis. But unfortunately, I think this is a case of style over substance for the most part. Come on. Die already, motherfucker. on, jump. There we go. That too, I've always hated that. Like, you can't avoid that. This is the only rat I'm ever gonna be fond of, like I said, because it actually helps you. It doesn't just like, you know, take refuge in your home and like spread disease and chew through your fucking wiring and all that. I'm talking about wild rats, by the way. I'm gonna have a problem with pet mice. They've never bothered me, but I can't stand wild ones. I don't remember there being 2 of these. I played this game not too long ago. This thing's annoying. I'm already getting frustrated. Just come here, you fucking pussy. I'm not gonna jump and try and jump forward because I'm gonna fall through that hole. Make sure there's no health. This game is not very generous with the health. I haven't had to use the rewind function yet. That'll change. Beat that level. You can fast forward. You can fast forward and rewind, so you know you're gonna keep sitting through this kind of stuff. Alright, here's an example. This door right here, you gotta punch your way through it. Oh wait, I can use bomb. That's better. But yeah, normally you have to punch your way through that stuff, and it drains your health. Which, like I said, I've always hated that. God. Hearing the audio on the headset I'm using, it sounds really shitty. I think Andy there. Hold on. I meant to grab that rat just now. There we go. See, that's one time I'm going to use rewind. For stuff like that, I'm going to use it. I'm not trying not to use it. There we go. I'm gonna die at some point. Unless I can find some help, which is, again, this game is not very generous about giving you. Yeah, boy, I have to go this one now because I destroyed the box. Oh, I'm hearing a lot of audio hiccups. It's even more noticeable with this headset on. That's one problem I have with this collection. Like, all the games, the audio just, like, a bunch of glitches and hiccups and all that. I didn't mean to do that. See, the controls for those top items up there are really counterintuitive. Because when you press the left trigger button or whatever you call it for PlayStation, it throws the one that's on the right and vice versa. It doesn't feel right to me. I feel like if I press the L1 button, it should activate the objects on the far left. Just, I don't know, I don't like that. Oh wait, I got the. Damn it. See, I wish I could hold more items too. I'm gonna die before I get into the stage anyway. Here's an example. Wait a minute. Let me. I've got to see if there's any items. There might be. Please tell me there's some health up here. This game is not generous with the health at all. Thanks. I already activated that. Of course not. It's gonna make that fucking low health alert the whole time, isn't it? Yes, there's some health. Thank fucking God. Now, I mean, of course, you know, I'm still like at half full health now, but that's better than it was earlier. I'm not gonna hear that damn alert anymore either. No, the episode isn't done for quite yet. Okay, I'm doing rewind. That was bullshit. I should have hit that. I remember when I was little, I could never get past this guy, but he's actually pretty damn easy. Just keep jumping over his fireballs, keep jump kicking him. That's all you gotta do. See, when he does that, when he lifts up like that, you're supposed to go under him. There's a barrel. Damn it. There we go. There's a barrel over the other side though that you're supposed to get. Fuck this. Like I said, this is easy to hit him, but it takes a long time. Got him. I barely had any health left, but I got him. Beat that first level. That was the end of it. That was fucking hard. Gets even worse. Like if you see me play this, you think oh maybe it just sucks at it. No, trust me, this game is hard. I don't know anybody that's like, amazing at this game at all. Well, I'm sure there's people on YouTube that go through like 15, like they could beat this entire game in like 12 minutes or something, but that's rare. Like that's considered rare for a reason. I don't like these guys right here, especially when they start like getting on the top of these little sticks and hopping around like some pogo stick. They get really annoying. Like that. I hate when they do that. I bet there's something in that last. You know what? I'm gonna rewind. I think there is something in the last panel. See, I always forget to use the rat to search each panel. I need to remember to do that. There's probably so many times there's items I could have gotten to make everything easier, I just forget to do it. So just gotta fight these two assholes all over again, too. And you can rewind really far back. Like, I don't know if I can rewind to the very beginning of the game now at this point, but I can go back to the very beginning of this level for sure. I guess I can't. Fuck. Oh. Too late now, and I gotta follow again and breathing. That was a waste. Oh well. So I can still beat the level without that. I believe there's something in that when the panel you start out in, there's an item there. You got to use the rat to get it. I don't remember exactly what it is. It does feel really satisfying though when you just blow through the guys without much effort. That don't happen too often. I know there's something up here. I think it's health. And I'm definitely gonna need that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I mentioned this on Sonic Rob's Facebook page. You see how the graphics just freaked out there? Like, it was a lot worse than that last time. This is a game where the graphical hiccups are most noticeable. This game's not emulated very well at all. Like, the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection PS3 ran a lot better than this. Like, I hate the draining health thing when you punch things like this. Yeah, I guess it's more realistic, but I don't play fucking beat 'em ups for realism. I don't play Streets of Rage 3 like, you know, this would be better if while I'm punching the barrels to break things to find items and drain my health. Like, nobody's ever said that. Including me, I'm not saying that either because it'd be really untrue and I'm still forgetting to check the panels. Stuff's over here. Alright, that's bullshit. Good thing I can rewind though, so yeah, you dig. Oh yeah, there's this the tournament part. You basically have to fight one of each enemy you've encountered up to this point. Well, not all of them, but most of them. And then there's a new one. Some woman with a, I forgot what they, some sort of weapon that she can, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Basically, you encounter a new enemy here. These guys aren't that difficult. Got and one of these assholes. Here's that. This is the first time you encountered her. It won't be the last time. There's a part you got for like I believe 3 of them. That part's annoying. Yeah, I know. I know the rat is useful. This will be one of those things too. By the time I get there, I'm just completely slip my mind and use him. It's how like. Hey, good thing you're here. Maybe you can remind me. Remember to use him here. Oh, he fell off the edge. Oh, I'm just gonna rewind that one. Don't have to make it more hard than it already is going to be. So, myself a break. Hey, I got it. Hey, I got an extra try. Lucky that one. Lucky for this one. MGS fan. Are you on my Facebook, by the way, or are you just a random person? At least I get to use the right with this panel now, like I gotta do earlier, because maybe there's something here. Yeah, fist. That's probably the most useful one that I got now. Yeah, like I mentioned that earlier, some people could probably speed run through this game in like 15 minutes, but I've never been able to do that. I don't know many people personally that can do that, but good on you to beat this game that quick. It's not an easy game. I feel like this game has some flaws with its combat, something like 2 points, but I think this game's an example of style over substance, basically. But it's not it's still a fun game and it feels good when you have 23 minutes. When I beat this game last time I played on this collection, it took me about 30-35 minutes. I actually thought the game was gonna be longer than it ended up being. It's only really like 4 stages, and they're just kind of broken up to separate like pages or whatever. Oh, got my stream. I guess YouTube must have been displaying it. That was streaming. Oh man, see the graphics do this a lot on this collection. It didn't do that on the PS3 collection. Yeah, and I will admit, I gotta cover up the hole. What am I doing? But yeah, I will admit, when I beat it, I was using this rewind feature a lot. But yeah, hell, it still took some skill. It's not like I was using the unlimited health cheat. Because I don't, like, for this game, I think this game's a test of my skill, and I don't want to just use the unlimited health. Because anybody could do that. Okay. There we go. This game is not very generous with the health, I do know that. So. Like, I hate the fact your health drains when you're punching anything that's not an enemy. I do not like that. I'm gonna try this panel. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. No, it was. I don't remember when I played it back in the day. I don't know. I guess it's talking about my memory. I mean, this game still has really good graphics and all that. It looks great. It's got an amazing soundtrack. I would actually. Oh, that was my fault. Anyway, I was punching that fucking rock when I wasn't even paying attention. But I never owned this. I never had the actual cartridge. I played this on the Sega channel. Did you play that? Oh wow. Actually didn't know about that. Oh, thanks for that. I gotta get this guy. But yeah, I played this on the Sega channel back in the day. Did you have one of those? I don't know anybody did. I guess you can't find anything. This thing better not blow up this time. I hope not. Oh, health, yes. Game's actually generous for once. That was the most convenient time to get that. that makes me happy. See, if I was the main character, that would be good health for me because that's supposed to be iced tea. I don't like tea. It feels like just water or milk or like orange juice or something. That'd be my health. Never been crazy about tea. Yeah, it blew up on me earlier, like when I was playing through this level previously before I died. Good thing you can rewind in this game, though. I was like, yeah, eat a dick with your cheap bullshit, Sega. I really wish they would have made another one of these games. Like, especially in this day and age, since nostalgia sells so much. I feel like they could make a digital sequel to this game that you could buy on PlayStation Network or whatever. 'Cause I remember the Game Boy Advance for this game was garbage. I hated it. The music sounded like shit, and it was on a smaller screen, and it looked worse. Use it like right now? Or did you mean earlier when I was fighting? Shit. Or did you mean earlier when I was fighting them? Oh well, I'll use it later. No, I'll just use the plane right here. Now I need some help. Fuck it. Oh, I got my ass kicked there. I want to go to another game for now. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to beat it, get lucky again, like beat it again like that. I beat it like I played it on this version and I beat it like a few weeks ago, but I consider it more getting lucky than anything. I want to play this, a Japanese version. I feel like I used to not like Streets of Rage 3. I thought it was the worst one. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I can beat, like, sometimes I'm better at the game than I was there. I don't know, but a lot of it does go, like, boil down to luck. But yeah, this used to be my least favorite Streets of Rage before I played the Japanese bare knuckle version. This is the first time I've ever played this version, and I'm playing on easy, not because I'm trying to challenge myself, because since I'm streaming and talk at the same time, I just want to be able to like go through all the guys and breeze through them easily. I'm still gonna have trouble with the bosses though. That's gonna test me, especially when you get to the two fucking Mona Lisa twins on here. Like, they are hard. But I like to just breeze through the henchmen, beat the shit out of all of them pretty easily. I like the fact that this game, everybody runs and dashes towards the opponents. I hated Streets of Rage 2 has like one of the few problems I had with it. Like, only Skate could do it, and I don't like playing as Skate because I've never liked being the weaker guys. Axel's always been my go-to. Blaze I used to, but I really don't pick anybody else. Streets of Rage 1, that was a classic too. I feel like 2 still, like, 2 might be objectively the best one to me, but I can't, well, if it's objective, I can't really say to me. I feel like 2 might be the most classic or whatever, but this one's my personal favorite. I like all 3 of them though. It's probably my favorite beat-em-up series of all of them. I feel like Sega actually had some leverage over Super Nintendo when it came to this. They always try to act like Alex Kidd is some sort of, like, say Nintendo killer. Those games never that great, but this, they actually had a point. I feel like this was better than Final Fight, even if, you know, the first one is clearly influenced by it. I feel like it affected the formula. Yeah, the music isn't as good, I admit that. That's probably the worst thing about this. Although I do like I'm rewinding that. When I fuck up, I get a chance to fix it now, so yeah. But when you fight Yamoto or whatever, the ninja that has like 3 different lives, I like the song on that level. That part, I think the music that's pretty good. The rest of it, yeah, I agree. Streets of Rage 1 and 2 have much better music, has more atmosphere and all that. MGS fan, you know. Which Metal Gear Solid's your favorite? Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Super Nintendo did have the best RPGs. And I feel like majority of, not always, but the majority of the time when the game came out for both systems, the Super Nintendo version was better. Not all, like, Earthworm Jim was one of the games that I thought was much better on the Genesis. Even the digital version on the Wii's Virtual Console, I remember, it was the Sega Genesis version. Even Nintendo thinks it's better. Nah, fuck, I'm not rewinding that. Doesn't matter. I can still take one. These guys are a lot less annoying in this game. Street Rage 2, the dudes on motorcycles, I hated them. Like when you're trying to fight the henchman that's walking on foot, trying to beat you up, and then you have to deal with these guys too. Like, they're a lot easier in this game. Yeah, Chrono Trigger's, that's the best. That's the best RPG ever. Still, to me, it is. Yeah, Secret of, I don't know if it's Mana or Mana, but Secret of Mana, that was on Super Nintendo too, wasn't it? Yeah, Shinobi 3, that game fucking slays. That is my favorite Shinobi game pretty easily. Revenge of Shinobi was good too, and also like Shadow Dancer. But the third one, that's my fucking favorite. I always preferred Shinobi over the Ninja Gaiden games, honestly. Those games, they're too frustrating to me. I like a challenge, but I don't like when a game starts to frustrate or annoy me. Those games just go way too far in difficulty. Shinobi feels just right when it's when it challenges you. That's the same reason I didn't care for Castlevania 3 too much, to be honest with you. The game goes way too far with the difficulty. I don't think I've ever beat Shinobi 3 in 45 minutes, but I've beaten the game before. I've played on here, and it's been... I think there was a boss I got stuck on. I don't remember... Yeah, I think it was Shinobi 3, there was a boss I got stuck on. I believe it's... No, it's not Shinobi 3, that was Shadow Dancer, I believe. Shinobi 3, it was just an example of, oh shit, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. But I'm gonna go back to it soon. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ash in this one. I could see why he wouldn't put an American version, because that's very blatant gay stereotype. I mean, everybody'd be offended. People would have been pissed over that back then, much less now. I hate the fact his name's Ash and you don't fight Bruce Campbell, like Ash Williams. Like that, I wish he was in here instead. Of course, I'd rather play as him instead of fight him. Oh, he's easy, but when you fight the Mona Lisa twins, I do not like fighting them. No, I haven't played that. I've heard good things about it. I've been wanting to. I've always hated that, you know, she's a woman with a whip, her name's Electra, and it's like, that's the most, like, unoriginal name for a character like that ever. Why don't they just call those guys bald black guy? Or call Axel guy that punches. Oh, Shiva, or I think, typing that. I have trouble with him, alright. Damn it, how did I miss that? Didn't mean to roll right there. Got it. Alright. Oh, it's free. I need to play it then. Sometimes the fans... Oh shit, go back to that. Sometimes the fans make better games than actual developers get paid. Got him. Didn't even lose a life that time either. I'm surprised with that. If it'd been on normal, I probably would have lost at least one. This is another game. I don't know why they haven't made a sequel. Have you played Sonic Mania? Yeah, I have played Sonic Mania. I like that one. That was probably the first Sonic game I'd really enjoyed since Sonic and Knuckles. I'm not too crazy about the 3D. I mean, some of them I see the merits in. I see why people like them, but I'm not. It's not really my thing. I actually thought Sonic 4 was better than people gave it credit for, though. And Sonic Generations is pretty sweet. I will say that. Sonic Colors. That looks like a game if I actually played enough I could get into. The rest, most of the 3D ones, I'm not. But the old school Genesis ones, great. Yeah, Mania was good. I'm actually pretty glad it represented the Sonic CD game. All the problems I have with that game, it's still nice to see it there because there were good things about it. I didn't like that ridiculous time travel thing from Sonic CD though. I thought that was silly. I think Sonic 2's best one still. Like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I like those games, but there's some bullshit zones in them, like Sandopolis. I hate that level so much. It's not as bad as Labyrinth Zone from the first one though. That's probably my least favorite Sonic zone ever. You know, it's like all about going fast. You can't really do that though when you're moving at a snail's pace underwater and wait for air bubbles to pop up. I know, like, I don't play the games going as fast as possible anyway, but Labyrinth Zone, it's not even possible to do it. At least in Sonic 2, you don't, like, you can play quickly if you want to in all levels, but I normally don't, but Labyrinth Zone, you can't even do it. Snatcher, that's a good game. That's probably, to me, that was, even back in the day when I played that, that was the sole reason I wanted to Sega CD, in my opinion. Trying to get that guy. I don't care about rules. Just get this guy out of the way. You don't have to fight both of them. Fuck it. Oh, he's almost got him beaten. Might as well. There. Come here. I really wish they would release Snatcher in some capacity in this modern day. I mean, I guess I could emulate it, but the laptop I have, I don't know. I don't have the most high quality gaming PC in the world. I mean, I'm sure it can run Snatcher, but I don't know. I'm just not comfortable emulating unless I have a really good PC for it. Yeah, I played Sonic CD on the PS3 when it was on the PlayStation Store, and I bought it. That's the first time I ever played it, actually. I played Snatcher back in the day. Speaking of Metal Gear Solid and Sonic Mania, like I think it's actually pretty funny that Sonic Mania has outsold the Metal Gear Rising, like, for good reason. The game looks like Metal Gear Rising looks like some bullshit. They should even continue that series to me without Kojima. Like, I think it's fucked up how Konami screwed him over. Oh yeah, it certainly was. Now these are the best. Like I had the Sega channel, and I played practically every Genesis game that was out back then, because I used to just go down the road on every single category and just play every game for at least an hour. That's all I did when I was a kid, was play that thing. I'd come home from school after thinking about playing all day, then stay up all night even not playing it. It's a shame that thing wasn't very successful, because, you know, it was just a little bit too ahead of its time. It was like the precursor of stuff like Xbox Arcade. And then you had the Super Nintendo, which also putting out a lot of good shit. And And then in the late 90s, I had the N64 and then the PlayStation 1. I tended to have both consoles in each iteration of the console wars. Getting close to Mona Lisa twins. I hate fighting these two. Yeah, PS1 is great. There's so many classics for that. Yeah, the first Metal Gear Solid PS1. That was part of my most favorite games for that. The game I really liked for PlayStation 1, and they don't get talked about all that much, really, is the Die Hard trilogy, where all three movies are represented, and they were all like a completely different sort of game. I thought that was fun. It's one of the better licensed titles. Here we go. Here's one of my least favorite parts of this game. I hate fighting these two. It's like they jump all over the damn place. Nah, I should. There we go. Should have broke out of that one. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I can just do this. There we go. Forgot all about that. Man, speaking of 90s, I had one of those. I had a couple of those, like, more irrelevant nowadays. And I had the Sega Saturn. Like, I barely, yeah, I know, I hate these two, but I barely remember playing the Sega Saturn mainly because the Sega Saturn we had always was broken. Majority of the time it wouldn't work, so we never really got to experience many games on it. Should have been able to. I don't know if that's a common problem for everybody. I doubt it, but it was for us. And then once it finally broke, we just got tired of fixing it. And went back to PS1 and N64. Unfortunately, I never owned a Dreamcast. I wish I would have. I played it since then, and I wish I had one back then. It's a great system. I think Sega went out with a bang with that one. Oh, I mean, I could be doing worse. At least I got one of them knocked out of the way, and she's almost done. I've only lost one life. I beat this game on hard difficulty a couple weeks ago, too. Oh, they were really difficult then. I lost like 3 lives trying to beat them. I'm just gonna be patient. I'll get you. Got you, bitch. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of times Sega had systems that were a lot better. Either people gave them credit for, or people just wasn't aware of it. Like, I think the Sega CD really had its merits, despite its reputation. I mean, some of the more shitty, gimmicky games, yeah, those made it look worse than it was. And I've already praised the Sega Channel to death. I love that thing. And Dreamcast was good. Sega Saturn's the only thing I had with them. Because it literally would not work half the time. We had it for like, I remember, a month, and it stopped, and we kept trying to get it fixed, and it'd keep breaking, and we was just like, fuck this. go back to the PS1 that worked consistently for like 15 years. I still have a couple of my original PS1 games, like if you don't know Jack, the You Don't Know Jack games for them. That's kind of a weird one to bring up, but yeah, I still have those, and I have some of those really old wrestling games like SmackDown 1 and 2. Those games are not aged well, honestly. Yeah, PS1's one of my favorite consoles, really. I mean, I like every PlayStation console to some degree. I mean, I would call myself a Sony fanboy or any of that stuff, because I will play with consoles and enjoy them, but it's just always been the one I've stuck with the most, because it usually works the best for me. I'm usually the most satisfied with it. But I had an Xbox 360 during the last console war. Oh, I hate this part. I haven't owned a Nintendo console since GameCube. Switch looks pretty promising, but I don't know, I just haven't gotten one yet. I never cared about the Wii remotely, and I still don't. The Wii U I never cared about. I've never liked motion controls, it's never been my thing. They didn't care for it in the PlayStation, tried it with the iToy, didn't care for the Xbox Connect or PlayStation Move or any of that. I used to have so much trouble with this part when I was younger, but I didn't realize you could just turn around and punch the bulldozer. I despised this part for the longest time, and I actually found out just like last time, like one of the last times I played this, when I bought this Sega Genesis collection, they could just punch the damn bulldozer. I don't know why I never thought of that. Before it was like, oh, how are you supposed to do this? I'm losing a life. But yeah, you should probably punch something that keeps attacking you in games like this. It doesn't work. Yeah, I agree with the PS1 games, but I love the PS2 as well. That's probably the one, PS2 along with this is probably the consoles I've played the most amount of games for. Like PS2 Time Splitters games back in the day, those are my immediate go-to games. They still are when I play PS2 now. Multiplayer is so addicting. I love the game's sense of humor. Plus, I had Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I always was partial to that game. I don't need that right now. Probably won't need that turkey. I wish food like that had that effect in real life. You know, oh, you got punched in the face a bunch of times and broke your bones. Is that here? Just eat this turkey. You're all better. Be way less deaths than. Oh, you little bastard. Oh, it didn't kill me. Thought the person did. Sounds like you're pretty partial to stuff like RPGs and all that. Like survival horror, whatever. I mean, I like RPG games a good bit, but I mean, I don't get as heavily into those. I'm more of an action sort of guy, but there's some RPGs out there that's undeniably good. Like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, and I like some of the ones that's on this collection that I've been playing, like Shining Force 2. I've been really getting into that one. It's not as good as the Super Nintendo ones, but I think when it comes to Genesis RPGs, that's probably the best one I've played so far. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 though. Yeah, that's a good example. That's one of the prime examples of survival horror games I love. Metal Gear Solid 2, I like that one. Like that game everybody bitched about that game back in the day because you had to play as Raiden. I think that's how they say his name. I'm always going to say Raiden because I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, but yeah, I think it's Raiden in this case. Oh yeah, that's where he fought Super Axel. I don't have as much trouble with him as I do those twins. Those are the only ones I really struggle with. Yeah, they were a different level. No matter how much I dig a Genesis RPG, yeah, no, it ain't gonna compare to Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI. Heck, yeah, it's not even close. Oh yeah, another game for PS1, I forgot to mention I loved it earlier, was Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That's probably like my favorite series on Super Nintendo, just Nintendo period, after the Mario games. Super Castlevania 4 to me is one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And I have like no problems with Super Castlevania 4 even remotely. I mean, it's a little bit, it's pretty easy, especially when you play a lot, but I can keep going back to it. Oh, we can hope. PS1 classics. There's gonna be a lot of good RPGs on it if they do make one. They'd probably have like Metal Gear Solid 1 on there. Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. Yeah, Castlevania 4 and Symphony of the Night are my two favorites. That series. I like Castlevania Bloodlines for Genesis too. I think that one's pretty underappreciated. And the original one for Nintendo was great. Simon's Quest, I've always liked that one, especially the soundtrack. I think that one gets a worse reputation than it deserves, man, because ABGN's videos about it. Even though ABGN himself has even said, like real life, he likes the game more than he lets on. People tend to forget he's just playing a character. I don't like Castlevania 3 though. I can't stand they go way too far with the difficulty in that one. It's a bunch of cheap trial and error bullshit. I heard the Japanese version is better, but I haven't played that one yet. I don't know why I just did that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. The sound's working a lot better than the last time I played this game on here. It kept like giving out on me. Yeah, that is pretty annoying. I'll say how PS4 is backwards compatible with PS. Like, I can understand not being complete, like, you not be able to put in a PS3 disc and play in it, but why can't, like, PS1 or PS2, there's no excuse for that, especially PS1. They just don't want to do it more than anything, because they want you to buy it off their store so they can get more money out of you. I need to start paying attention to what side because I know they alternate sides every time. I need to pay attention. Yeah, before I had all the extra buttons added to it. This new one has the. I still don't like the touchpad taking up so much of the controller, especially because I almost never use it. I probably use it the most for this game. That's just to exit out of the TV when you're like exit out of the game when you're playing it. I never cared for the N64 controller all that much, really. Like back then, I was alright, but then when I play it nowadays, it's like this is really clunky for most games anyway. Like trying to play like GoldenEye on it now, and it's just I just can't get into it like I used to. Ape Escape. That's a game that takes me back. Honestly, I remember back in the day, I preferred Ape Escape over the first Crash Bandicoot. That was a game that everyone bought PS1 for, is one of them anyway. Yeah, it is N64 controller. It was certain games you could adapt to it, but first-person shooters and fighting games for me, it just wasn't. It wasn't really. It was too awkward, clunky. I keep forgetting you can just step in this back here, like. That's why I have this on easy mode, because a lot of times I'm just not thinking that there's obvious solution to these things, and I don't step in the room right here to avoid that thing hitting me. I see, that's what you should have did. Oh, 4 of these guys. I hate the ninjas on this game. They're probably my least favorite enemies. Yeah, I hate this level too, and the music is pretty bad. It sounds like your audio's glitching out. The way the way it's composed. Sounds like they were making the music for it and it started glitching out and they were just like, fuck it, leave it in the game. I'm not changing it. Here's the music track I was talking about earlier. This is probably the best track in this game. This is probably my favorite boss battle too. You know, it can get pretty hard too, but it's still my favorite. I have never beaten Yamoto that quickly before, even on easy. Seems like I'm playing better with even if it's just one person with an audience. Huh. Maybe I should have you watch me play everything from now on. I got a friend on my Facebook that loves Streets of Rage 2 in these games. I'm sure she's gonna be watching this after I post it. Yeah, 1 and 2, that's the one complaint about this game I definitely agree with. The music is nowhere near as good. Aside from this track right here, I don't remember a single track from this game. So I like the kind of techno-y feel of this one. But the theme to the opening level in Streets of Rage 1 and 2 for that matter, like, everybody remembers those. That's the quickest I've ever beaten him on any difficulty. I know when you get on hard difficulty, like all three of them have like 2 health bars. It takes even longer. Like I said, I beat this game on hard difficulty a few weeks ago to get the trophy or challenge for it. That was not easy. I also don't like Dr. Hans as playable character in this game. I just think he's kind of lame compared to Max from the previous one. But I like that everybody has can run, and you can do the roll dodge. I think that adds a lot to the combat. I wish Street Rage 2 would have had that. That's really my only problem with Street Rage 2, though. That wasn't even a problem when it originally came out either. It's just when in retrospect. Oh yeah, that level's got those alternate pathways. This game, you can on the Japanese version, which I'm playing. The US version, that's only a US thing, we can't get that real ending on easy. That's one reason this version's better. The American release, they upped the difficulty on purpose. I don't like these guys. These guys, when you fight multiple ones, they can get pretty annoying. Like this. I just got finished saying. Usually I'm streaming, I just like to... I don't like to breeze through everything. When I'm trying to challenge myself, I'm usually not streaming, because... You know, it's just going to be me failing off the same parts over and over and taking forever. I eventually beat it, but it takes a bit most of the time. That's why I don't really play RPG. Alright. It's cool somebody joined this, I gotta have a conversation. Take care. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't like when I stream. I like to be able to. I just plow through everybody. That's why I play this on easy. That person just added me. He's probably the guy I was just talking to. It's nice somebody joined the stream and us having a conversation. It makes it a lot more enjoyable. Even if it's just one person, I don't care about getting hundreds of people. I'd rather not deal with that anyway. I could keep up with all the comments then. Come here. See, when it's just like constant like this, you're just beating up people left and right. That's when this game's at the best. I've always enjoyed this game to some degree. Like, I don't agree with most of the criticism, aside from the music. Music's pretty bad. I don't know why I tried to throw him. So. I didn't mean to do it that time. Be like DSP and say the game's bugged. Japanese version of this game is so much better than the American version, because even if you play on easy, you can still get the original ending. I mean, I've beaten the American version on hard difficulty before, but like sometimes I just want to put a game in and just beat the shit out of everybody, not have much challenge like I'm doing here. Like, I was challenging myself earlier and I was fucking playing Comic Zone. Yeah, the guy, yeah, that notification right guy, yeah, was just an MGS fan. That's a cool guy to me. I'm always down for meeting new people on these, as long as you're not an asshole, I'll talk to you. I just noticed I have that same PlayStation avatar I've had for years. I remember I downloaded that martial law one when utterly disappointing Street Fighter Cross Tekken came out. Talk about wasted potential. Law was my favorite character from Tekken. I'm glad I like having him as my avatar. I'm gonna keep it. Bruce Lee wannabe. Law is too, to an extent, but at least he's not annoying like these dudes are. Alright. I got it. Answer a dude's message right quick. I just wanted to get that out. Okay, back to what I was doing. Oh, there's nobody here now anyway. It doesn't matter. Still gonna play until I get tired playing this. I'm surprised I beat those two Mona Lisa twins easier than I expected to earlier. They didn't lose any lives. I would have if I'd been playing on normal. You know, just so like, oh, you're playing on easy, you fucking loser. Like, I've beaten this game, the American version, on hard. Even before this, before you rewind. So I don't gotta prove my worth anymore. I've done that already. I like the Japanese version because you can get the original ending on the easiest difficulty. But, you know, when I'm streaming like this and I play games of this nature, it's more fun to just be able to flow through everybody. Especially when sometimes, you know, people are also commenting on your videos, so you gotta, you know, keep an eye on both. I still hate she's called Electra. That's like the most generic name for that kind of character. Again, just call my guy dude that punches people. Of course, a woman with a whip, they're gonna call her Electra. Like, yeah, how original. Thundra. I like that name a little bit better. I actually find this music kind of irritating, actually. The Yamoto's boss theme's like the only song from this game I really like. Like, I listen to that song by itself on YouTube sometimes. I think people tune into this, see the I Hate Jennifer West mess, they probably know who the fuck I'm talking about. Unless somebody that happens to be friends with is watching this right now. If that's the case, I mean, whatever. gonna be losing life here soon. I hate those guys, but luckily you can just use your special move counter. But it sucks though when your strength meter isn't all the way recharged, you end up losing health for it, but luckily at that time that wasn't the case. Slum? Why they both named Slum? Oh man, this is probably gonna be where I lose a life. Yeah, it is a Street Race 3. What's up? What's up, Vladimir? I've always liked this game. I've always been pretty partial to this one. Like, I do agree the music in it is good, but that's about the only complaint I agree with. I feel like it added a little bit more depth to the combat compared to the first two with the roll dodge, and I'm gonna get my ass kicked by this guy. So, if you expect me to plow through this and all that, it's not gonna happen. But with the roll dodge and the fact that everybody can run and charge now, like, I much prefer. I'm so glad they added that. That was the only problem I had with Streets of Rage 2. That skate was the only one that could do that. Yeah, I always get my ass kicked by this guy. I beat him eventually, but I'm gonna rewind that. I should have fucking did that. Yeah, I'm trying not to use the rewind feature too much. Okay, if I miss it this time, fuck it. Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I try not to use it too much. Because I've beaten this game in the past when it didn't have a rewind feature, so do it again. I want to rewind that just so I can throw him. There, got you. I did use the rewind feature like a motherfucker to beat Comic Zone, because that game is fucking hard, really hard. Like you can cut diamond if you had the actual cartridge for it. You can cut diamonds with it. And I feel like it's too often like similar to Castlevania 3's, and a lot of the difficulty comes from just overall cheapness and frustration than actual challenge. Comic Zone's only like 4 stages long, so I think it's one of those games the developers decided to make the game really difficult to make up for its short length. Kind of like Back to the Future 3 for Sega Genesis was. I almost got him. Ah, damn it. Trapped me, kinda. Oh, that failed. Still got him. See, I'm playing this on easy right now, this Japanese version, so you still get the full game regardless. And this also in the time right there gives you more time to do this. I hate these robots. They just stop jumping around so fucking much, damn it. That's just more because all they're annoying and legitimate design flaw. Wait, there we go. I keep forgetting you can just land on your feet. I don't know why I keep trying to rewind that. Again, I just did that, like, damn it. Like, land on your feet, don't rewind it. You don't even have to go in the other 2 rooms, you just have to go in the second door and destroy these switchboard things. That's how you get rid. That's how you rescue the police commissioner in time. this overall is a much better beat 'em up overall than Comic Zone. This game doesn't really offer too much of a challenge right now because I play on easy, but when you play on normal or hard difficulty, it offers a much more, I feel, balanced challenge than fucking Comic Zone does. Because a lot of the challenge for that game comes from the design flaws and the combat. This game really, I don't feel, has any major flaws with combat. None of the Streets of Rage games do, for that matter. This is probably my favorite beat 'em up series of all time. Like more Double Dragon or Final Fight. As much I love Final Fight Double Dragon, but it's probably my favorite. This is one time where I feel Genesis truly was like ahead of Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo has better RPGs, but this has much better beat 'em ups. I was trying to time that, I missed. Said I'll be like DSP and blame it on the game being bugged instead of just me screwing up. Got you that time. Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm focused on destroying this right now. There we go. I'm gonna fight so badly now. That we can go. I never use grenades. I almost never connect with them. Now I gotta fight these assholes again. Oh well. And oh, nobody's in the room. Whatever. I can still say. I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm probably gonna stop streaming. I may just do a test stream, and I'm also gonna like share it later so my friends can watch it. Maybe they can join a future one. Sucks that Metal Gear Solid fan Sam is saying he'll play this with me later. Unfortunately, I don't have PlayStation, the online at the moment. I will sooner or later, but yeah. I gotta get these guys beaten. I'm not about to get the cheap cop-out in, and I'm gonna rescue the police commissioner, and then I'm gonna beat that Mr. X robot before the time runs out. Got him. I don't do anything halfway. I'm gonna get the complete good ending. Oh yeah, this part. I forgot all about this. I want to save that because I don't have much health missing at the moment. Hate these pricks. This game's the audio and it's not being as I need to get that turkey right now. Last time I played this, the audio was bugging out like crazy. Like a lot of times the punch sound effects wouldn't register. And he sometimes would say the bare knuckle when you do the move. Not really doing it too badly this time, but you know, I don't mean it's gonna stay that way. I need to focus on this guy more because the other ones, the ones with the yellow hair, I always rewind that because you can't count your way out of that one. But the other ones just keep respawning. Need to get this guy. Fuck it. Vladimir left one comment and he went. I'm rewinding this time. You got one hit left, motherfucker. Yeah, I got you. See, now, I wish you'd be here more often, Adam. Especially next level when you have to follow those fucking robots. Those are probably my least favorite enemies in this entire game, actually, more so than ninjas. Because at least the ninjas don't hop around constantly. That's the reason I hate the Mona Lisa twins. That's all they do is jump all over the place. They barely even try and hit you. Speaking of ninjas, here they are. Ah, fuck. Somebody's got some Rambo traps sitting right here in the forest. I should say Rambo. He wouldn't really. He just go in there with a gun. But Predator, that's what Predator do. They got some sort of Predator booby trap here. I don't know. Like, that'd be cool if I was fighting him. I hate these guys sometimes. Like when you're trying to focus on other things, you know, and they keep driving by you like this, they can get annoying. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Please get out of here. I love too that the ninjas, they're all their names are based off famous martial arts actors like Chiba. That's from Sonny Chiba from the Street Fighter movies. Not the later Street Fighter movies based off the games either. There was a series from the 70s called Street Fighter. He used to make, like, Sonny Chiba played. Like they're good movies, especially the original one. He was also in Kill Bill Volume 1 as Hanzo Hasashi, whatever his name was, that sold the bride the sword. He's a famous martial arts actor. All the ninjas are named after guys like that. I think that's like same as that one. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because that sounds like an uncultured dumbass. But he's also a famous Japanese actor. Been in a lot of classic movies. Oh, shit. I don't know why I tried that. It's annoying self-destructing. I hate these guys. Feels so good to beat the fuck out of them, though. Give me that apple. Apple, restoring your health probably make more sense than a turkey, because at least apple's healthy. I mean, I guess maybe not eat too many of them. If you eat too many of them, probably not, but... Actually, I wish that apples and turkeys in real life work the same way. You know, you've been injured, just eat one, you're all better. You wouldn't have to go to hospital for any reason then. Would that work for mental health though, I wonder? But you know, these kind of characters, like fighting game characters, like the beat 'em up characters, probably don't suffer any sort of mental illness. They're probably just completely badass, perfect in every way, aside from, you know, when they need to eat apples or turkeys. Actually, I might not even stream this entire game, because like I said, I was gonna play until I just get, like, I don't know, I usually get exhausted in this game after this part. Especially I don't really need a reason to play through, like, because if you, like, if I don't play through this, you know, and you're really curious about the ending, you just look it up on YouTube. See, the gold bars and all that stuff is kind of pointless. All that does is give you more points. And there's really no reason to care about getting points in a video game if you're not playing arcade, or Atari 2600 is always about points too. But anything after that, there's no reason to worry about that sort of stuff. Who cares? Like, I don't give a fuck if I get a high score, because there's nobody who the fuck else is going to be playing this, you know? I mean, who else is going to be playing this particular copy on my PS4, I should say. If they do it, it's probably going to be under their own profile. I've always hated this level because of this, moving floors. The floors always work against you. It'll never move in the way that it fits you. For like maybe a brief second it will. Most of the time it doesn't. Oh, it's getting close to the most annoying boss fight in the game. I forgot his name, but that doctor guy that controls the claw, whatever. I hate him. He's probably the most annoying one. Well, maybe not as much as the Mona Lisa twins, but you know, pretty close. He's probably a little bit more challenging because really, the Mona Lisa twins, they just jump around all over the place for the most part. Well, I'm not allowed to hit those boxes now? Oh, okay, whatever. Don't really matter. I hate this part. This is who I'm talking about. I'm waiting on my laptop. I'm doing a Windows 10 update. So this is the main reason I'm playing right now. I'm just waiting on that, and it's gonna take a while. It's just now at 30%. Hate these mandatory updates. They're a pain in the ass. I guess I didn't have to get this, but the thing is, if I went too long without it, it's gonna be way more. Probably gonna be running worse. And if I finally decide to update it after so long, it would take even longer than it is now. At least the PS4, it wasn't like how the PS3 was back in the day. Like, it seemed like every damn week I logged into it, I had to update it. Like every week, you had to update something. I'm surprised you didn't have to update it to update it. And I understand my consoles require updates, but, you know, it's kind of annoying. Still remember, though, that's one reason I prefer just old school gaming in general. Remember back in the day, you had a PS2 or Xbox, GameCube, or anything before those. You just bought the system, you put the game in, you played it. But at the same time, the downside of that was if you bought a game as a buggy piece of shit, that's too bad. They couldn't patch it. That was one downside to that. But really, if a game released for PS2 back then or any sort of system was a buggy piece of shit, you'd hear about it on the internet. I'm about to lose a life. I always do as far as this cocksucker's concerned. Got him. Now to the final boss fight. You know what? I might as well keep going. I'm at the very last part of the game. If you the giant brain's Mr. X, the villain of the previous two, and that's how he's still alive in this form. Can't read Japanese. I can't read Japanese, but I already know what they're saying because I've played the English version before. I hate fighting this guy sometimes. He can be annoying, but really, if you can catch him in a rhythm, he'll keep jumping at you like that, and you can keep jump kicking him. But the problem is there's the time limit too, so you gotta be quick about it. That's where the real difficulty lies. See, like you can do this, but it takes a little bit. Overall, I'm rewinding that. But overall, like I'd say, even without the rewind feature, he's not the most difficult final boss in the world, or even in the Streets of Rage games in general. Like, I feel Mr. X from Part 2 is more difficult than this guy is. He sometimes can be like the Mona Lisa twins, though, and he won't stay still. Yeah, very exciting strategy, huh? Just jump kick him over and over. It's like Mortal Kombat 2 all over again, you know? That's how you can beat a lot of the AI in that game. Just jump kick them constantly. They wouldn't know how to fucking counter against it. One more hit and he's gone. Boom. There we go. There's the whole game. I do wish the final boss was actually a bit more difficult than that, because you can just jump kick him over and over for the most part, and he's gone. Like, even on the later difficulties, that's all you really have to do. See, right, he's basically saying, I'm dying, help me, and he's like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm not helping you. And then it's basically, oh, you're not going to help me, huh? I'm just going to kill everybody with these bombs. And they're like, oh, no, this whole part, we're trapped, we don't have a way out. And then the guy in a helicopter shows up, rescues them, the place blows up, and then this ending I got since I beat him with the time limit, and I rescued the police commissioner. They stop all the bombs, everything's hunky-dory. This is the ultimate good ending you get from this game. This game has, well, that's another problem at Streets of Rage 2. It didn't have the multiple branching endings like this one and Part 1 have. You can, if you don't rescue the police commissioner in time, but beat the boss before the time limit, you get a completely different ending where you go, there's like an extra level you have to go to. And if you don't do either within the time limit, you just basically No, if you save the police commissioner but don't beat the boss in time limit, you don't know where the bombs are at and they blow up the city. Now, I don't know what happens if you fail to do either one in a time limit. I've never gotten that one. I'm sure I could look it up, but it's basically just saying, oh, everything turned out perfectly fine. Easy, you can fast forward this too. Oh, I think I'm gonna stop streaming for now. 'Cause now, like, I went on for an hour and 32 minutes. I'll stream again later. Like, I was enjoying this one. It's probably the most successful stream I've done so far when it comes to actually getting comments and playing through the game. But I'll catch you guys on the flip side.